Hello everybody. Maggie says hi. Maggie, you look at the camera. She is getting cubby. She has probably like 5 more weeks until she gets a haircut because her groomer had a baby. So she's getting all fluffy. Maggie, were we at the camper this weekend? Yeah, we were at the camper, weren't we? Her ear. You like it at the camper? Okay, we just got home a little bit ago. What are you looking at? Thank you. Oof. So we're here for an update. Or I'm here for an update, I guess. She'll probably go out in the garage with Dad. You good girl. Say hi, everybody. She's so snuggly. You guys knew that, though. Alright. I'm going to put her down and get her a treat. Because she just let me comb her face so nice. Do you want a treat? Alright, guys. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Say bye. Say happy to see you all. Mommy's gonna get me a treat. Do you want a greenie? Would you like a greenie? You like greenies, don't you? Greenies are those toothbrush thingies. You guys probably knew that, but... Okay, let's go get a greenie. Alright. Okay, everyone, I am back. So I have lots to show you. I wasn't as successful with my whip go this month, but I have made a lot of progress on a lot of things, some finishes, some FFOs. So hope I'm not gonna choke. My bubble tea. See the bubbles in there? My allergies have been acting up terribly. And so I might choke through the video because I keep having, you know. What has been new here? Gosh. We opened the camper. We've spent a couple weekends there now. Next weekend, my sisters and I are going to go to the cities, which is Minneapolis, St. Paul. For you non-Minnesotans, we call the cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, the cities, the Twin Cities. So we're going to go there for a weekend because my sister will have her baby in 3 weeks. So we wanted to just get away before she has her second baby. And I watched Top Gun last night. Because my best friend from high school and I are going to go see Maverick, I think Friday night. So I wanted to watch Top Gun, but it was kind of emotional for me because, so Memorial Day is today, and my stepdad was a Navy veteran, and he actually passed away, not while he was serving, but he was on the USS Oriskany ship and for 4 years and was exposed to asbestos for those 4 years, and he ended up getting mesothelioma and dying within 9 months. The reason why it was emotional for me was because on Top Gun, Viper was talking to Maverick that he had flown with Maverick's dad when they were on Oriskany. And I knew nothing about that ship prior to my stepdad getting mesothelioma. So I was just like, watching it the night before Memorial Day. I don't know. I was just all in my feels. It was difficult. But what else is new for me? Gosh, I don't think really anything. I think I'm just gonna jump in. You're just gonna jump in. Okay, so for Whip Go for May, I didn't get as much done because I actually stitched something else. a friend of mine that I met at the Farm Girl Gatherings retreat last fall. So Brenda Gervais had an exclusive um, kits that she does for those that are only there or available to the attendees. That she only had so many available. Each table was called in by random draw to go in and shop, and I got the chart. What the heck's it called? Let me pull up my Instagram because I'm having a memory block. I love fall most of all. So that was an exclusive that came with a chart, a tray, and some felt pumpkins. Now, I don't really set that kind of stuff out at my house, so I really just wanted to stitch the chart. And I had already started it, and then my friend Lisa, who was at the retreat, didn't get it, and she really wanted it, and I said, you know what, let me stitch it first. I'll sell it to you. Then you'll have the tray and the pumpkins, and she was so excited. So I stitched that. So that was like a week out of my, not quite a week. We've been kind of busy in the evenings too, so I haven't had as much stitching time, but so I stitched that. So that's why my Whip Go stuff isn't quite done, but I'll show you that. So I finished that. Hold on, time out. I'm gonna go get my board thingy. Okay, I'm back. So this is Fall, I Love Fall Most of All by Brenda Gervais, and I stitched this on, 40 count Grandpa's Sleeve by X Jew Designs. So I just love this. It's so pretty. I really love the fabric. I gotta figure out how much I want to leave around it when I frame it. Probably not a ton. I wasn't a fan of these huge splotches. There was one, you can kind of see it through the floss right there. Well, you're seeing right here, you're seeing the scarf on the bird, but yeah, maybe you can't see it. Oh, right next to the scarf, you can see there was a big circle. Anyways, so I finished that. Really exciting. And then one of my, I'm just going to go through finishes first. One of my kit goes was Enter If You Dare by Primitive Hair, and I got the dark spell fabric to go with it. So I did stitch that. It was a very fast stitch. And I think I'm going to bring this one to Michael's to have it professionally done because I want the frame to go right up to the edge of this. And I don't trust myself to order the right size of a frame to do that, but I love it. It's gonna go in my creepy corner. So yeah. Sorry, allergies are terrible. All right, so I had those two finishes, and then I had two finishes. Well, one FFO, which I already showed you as a finish, and then one finish in FFO. So I have stuff everywhere. Okay, so this is the first one I finished, Stitch in Time by Mill Hill. And you can see all of the beading on there. I love it so much. And the button is or strawberry is a button. I love it. So then I'm going to start another Mill Hill. I like working on these, you know, on my breaks and stuff from work, and yeah, so I love that. And then I framed Through the Woods by Little House Needleworks. I showed you this was a finish, I think it was a March Whip Go finish, and I framed that, or finished that. So this is actually, I got this like 3 years ago, at least, from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they still sell these or not, but it's like got a chalkboard behind it. And I bought it because I knew it would fit, and I had a hard time ironing this one, but oh well, I don't care. Far away, you can't really tell as much, but I put it on foam core, and then this is Lady Dot Creates pom-poms. So I do love that too. So 2 FFOs, which is super exciting. Okay, so those are my finishes. All right, So then my 3 May, my other 3 May Kit Go and Whip Go. So my other Kit Go was Miss Mary Mac by La Di Da, and I got a great start on that, so that's what that looks like. And it is stitched on 30 count weeks cappuccino, and I'm using, I think I talked about this in my last video, I am using Almond M&M's Raven floss, and I love it because it's got flecks of silver in it, so it gives us a good dimension. That's how far I got on her. You can see how her dress is variegated from that little flecks of silver grayish that's in there. And I love the progress I made. So pretty much I have Miss Mary Mac all, and then I have with silver buttons, and then a border all the way around, and then I'll be done with that. So I love the progress I made on that. Yay! So that was a Kit Go for May. So I completed my 2 Kit Goes for May. And then my 2 Whip Goes I have not. I've worked on one I haven't, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so one of them was to finish pages 1 and 2 of Christmas Garden by Blackbird Designs. Now I changed it slightly because page 1 and 2, so there's like a border in between. Here, I'll pull it out. So page 1 and 2 goes down to about right here. Now I changed it to finish all of this above this border and above because it would be such a pain to stitch half away on that. So I think, a next goal will be to stitch that. Or Megs is scratching at the door. Megs! Hi. Do you want to come in? Come on. Come on. Come on, get in here. You're slow. Okay, come on, lay down. So yeah, I changed my goal to be pages 1 and 2, this border and above. And I am almost there. I did work on this quite a bit this weekend. Ugh. I'm not going to take it on my Q stamp because I still want to try to put some stitches into it, but I have everything done except this here, and then I got to come down the rest of the way on this border. So I'm almost done with that. So I am happy with that progress. Now my Whip Goes are yearly goals. So my Kit Goes are monthly, that I want to start them on the month they're called, but my Whip Goes are yearly. So I do have time to finish my goals. So my board, I just have it like color coded, and so I have it coded as called how did I have that? Called not finished, not called finished. Oh, and then called finished. But I might add one that's called, I don't know, called not finished is what that would fall under. That's good enough. I'm not going to make it any more complicated. That would just be silly. Okay, so that, and then the other one was A Stitch for Sweet Freedom by Lindy Stitches. That's this one. And I'm struggling because I changed a couple colors, and for the blue, I am struggling because I put Weeks Blue Suede as something on here, which I thought was this, and I can't find it. I looked in my drawers, and it's not in here. So that's why I haven't pulled it out yet. So I'm going to keep this out and try to figure out, what the heck. I don't know what I did. Because I didn't keep the flosses in my bag. I just pulled out of my stash when I stitched it, so I don't know. So this is May, not started yet. The other thing that I've been working on, and I cannot freaking put down, is Purple Rain by John Enright is the artist, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And you guys, I can't put this down. I have gotten quite far. I have stitched on it a lot this weekend because I just couldn't put it down. So that's where I am, and you can really see it coming to life with the brush strokes. It's crazy. So I'm gonna keep up the painting on the screen here while I'm doing this so you can see. There we go. You can start to see those paint strokes, and I'm getting into the different colors. And so this is the top left corner, and I want to tell you my stats because it's really cool. I'm using Pattern Keeper for this. Okay, so I have stitched 15,089 stitches out of 282,500 for a total of 5.334% complete. Now, that's a lot of stitches, but I am using tent stitch. And I feel like the coverage is pretty dang good. You can see in there where the light colors are and where the dark colors are, and it's just so cool. But yeah, 5.34%. That's it. Although, yeah, so tent stitches, it's going much faster. I would only be half that way if I was doing full. And I'm using 28 count, I think. Pre-gridded, I'm pretty sure. Let me look here. I know I have it on my Instagram. 28 count, 2/1 tent stitch. On the 22nd, which was today the 30th, so 8 days ago, I was at 11,609 stitches for 4.11%. Now I'm at 5.34, so I am loving that so much. I feel like I need to put it away so I can work on Christmas garden, and then tomorrow is the 31st, and then June starts. So that's that. And then next, I have my kit goes and whip goes for June. Numbers were called on the 27th, and my whip goes were pulled, and shouldn't be horrible. I think I can finish them. They're both finishes. The first one is Little Summer Sampler by Lottie Da, and this is a sal with oh my gosh, I'm totally drawing a blank. I'll put them on the screen. There's two girls. Oh well, I'm just brain farts. Anyways, I am pretty far on this, and I will have no problem finishing it. And I did do a color conversion. Gentle Arts Barn Gray, Weeks Putty, Weeks Tarragon, and Gentle Arts Crystal Lake is what I'm using. So yeah, I am pretty close to being done. That will be super fast. I should be able to finish that in a couple nights, so that's good. I'm excited about all the finishes. I have framing to do, because I have some FFOing to do. The next one is Handmaid's Tale by Wild Violet Cross Stitch. And I am stitching this on, I think I'm using Ribbon Red by Classic Colorworks, and then I'm just going to use B5200, I think. If it's too bright, I'm going to just use regular white, but I've made quite a bit of progress. I'm getting close to being done with this one. I need to do a big white hat, but I mean, that's just easy stitching, so, and then finish the house and that one tree, and then I'll be done. So I feel like that'll be a pretty quick stitch too. So I should be able to finish both of my whip goes this month with no problem at all. This is 16 count, maybe Heartland by Picture This Plus or something like that. I can't remember for certain, but something close to that. All right. And then my 2 kit goes that got called are Rhapsody in Blue by Four Oaks Designs. This is an old chart. It's actually a picture on here. I wonder if the year is on here. Let me look. This one's really hard to find. I know people have tried to find it, but it's just beautiful. And then a chart. 2005. It was on the back. So I am going to, and I have it in this Delft blue bag that I have so much to love. And then I am going to stitch it on Color and Cotton Marzipan because I wanted it to be a really not warm color. I wanted it to be cool tone and pretty white. And then I am going to be stitching it in Delft Blue by Color and Cotton. So that is going to be beautiful. I can't wait to start that. It's going to be so fun. I think, you know, this is like kind of a big chart. It's 257 by 257 square. And what is this? I said 40 count. So it will be, well, 36 counts 14 and a quarter by 14 and a quarter. So, you know, a little bit smaller than that. But I think it's going to be fun to stitch it because I won't have to change flosses and just keep going on it. So I'm really excited to start that. And then my other kit go is Owl Forest Embroidery Summer Strawberry or Strawberry Summer. I can't remember which one it is, but that's what it looks like. I took them out of the boxes and just put them in bags. I gotta put it in a nice bag. So I did buy the kit on that, and it comes with this. It's a hand-dyed linen. Well, I don't think it's a hand-dyed. It kind of looks more brighter yellowy than Vintage Country Mocha, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe they fold these so I don't want to rip it. I don't know how to unfold this. Oh. That was a color. Well, they're both color charts. They're big. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna scan that into my iPad. Just to make sure you couldn't see it on the camera. Yeah, it's all in Russian. Oh, wait. Yeah, it doesn't say what the fabric is, so I don't know. But it's pretty. And then, oh my gosh, okay, there we go. Then I got their flosses. I mean, it's the kit, so I got that. And then it has the needle minder, too. So I am excited to start that. Is that my first ever Owl Forest start? I have a lot of them. I don't know if I started any. I don't think I have. I know for Kitco I also have, I'm just looking at my spreadsheet here quick. Owl Forest. Yeah, no, I haven't started any of them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 charts of theirs. Or kits or charts. I do have Emerald City kitted up for Kitco too. So, all right. So that's all my things. Now I have haul. So what am I at? 25 minutes? Not too bad. Okay. So I won on Farm Girls Flosstube, or was it in a Patreon one? I'm not sure. But I won Plum Street Samplers, My Garden House. That is so cute. It's a drum, obviously, you can see that, but this is what it looks like. And I think I just want to stitch it lengthwise and hang it up because I think that would be framed really pretty. So I won that. That was fun. The next thing I got is, I really don't have much haul either, is I got the Primitive Needle ABC Hornbook. Okay, you guys, look at $15 back in the day. I didn't pay $15. I paid much more, but I posted this on the In Search of group, or was it in Homespun Needlework group? Is that what it's called? Homespun, where they do a monthly In Search of post. A lady had this and she reached out to me with a price, which is a hefty price, which these go for hundreds. I didn't pay hundreds, but I did not hesitate to pay what she was asking because she was selling off this, and I think she sold one other one to she supports a dog rescue that had just brought in a lot of dogs, and they really needed the money, and she really wanted to be able to do that for them. And so she was selling this. So not only do I have the chart, but I helped puppies. So got my heart. I mean, so I'm excited. So when I finish Witch's Hollow, this is probably the next one I'll start. I'm so excited. This is 186 by 371. That's a biggie. But when I saw this sticker, $15, oh, don't me wish. Okay, next I got my Fiber on the Whim for May, and this one's called Heather, and it's beautiful. It's a really dusty purple, so it's not bright at all. Gorgeous. And then I got my May Color and Cotton, which is Sweet Tea. And this is a beautiful, I gotta pull it out, a beautiful, it's almost like a cinnamon color, but no orangey, it's more brown. I guess Sweet Tea, that's what she called it, right? So I got that, and then I got my So Much to Love bag. Super cute. And it came with, always comes with goodies. Came with flosses that match. Bit of honeys. My mom used to love these. I can't wait to eat these. A little bee charm. So cute. And then this is a hands-on design. Clover and Hive. And I'm not seeing that this is on here, but I would totally put it on there. And I really actually kind of like this. So, yeah, so that is the May. My nose is itching now. This allergies. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. The next thing I got is I have been wanting to get back into punch needle. I punch needled years and years ago before I even got back into cross stitch. And I never finished anything though, but I played around with it a lot. And I had used this one, the Ultra Punch needle. And then a while back when Teresa Kogut had mentioned that CTR was stopping production, they were retiring, I had bought the green 3-strand punch needle. And then I did go ahead and get the 1-strand and the 6-strand. And then I got the extra gauges, and there's more of the threaders in there. So I hope to be able to show you something next month. I want to get it out. I think back then I had bought like two yards of weaver's cloth that I have already, so I should probably use it. And the last thing I wanted to show you, so you know, when people know you stitch, people just give you things randomly. I showed how my stepdad, the one that passed away, his niece had given me stuff a while back. I showed on the video. And then a girl up by our camper. She's a manager of one of our favorite bar restaurants. She gave me this Tupperware. I have no idea where it came from, but she's like, I don't know if you can use anything, if not, throw it away. But I thought it was super cool. I wanted to show you what was in here because I don't know how old this stuff is, you guys. But this is, they're three hoops with, which is almost like drum material. Now, I don't know if you could stitch through this or if it would crack, but there's a peacock, a spider web, and zigzags. And I feel like it must have been maybe a little kid that was going to stitch because obviously there's stickers all over this. And then there was some floss in there, and sparkly DMC 5290. This one's a satin 30434. Then there's some 310, some blanc, and then this one is also a satin. This one's not satin, it's the coarser one. 30909. So I have to believe they were going to do a peacock. I don't know. I just thought it was so cool. And I really have a hard time getting rid of this. Like, this was somebody's, you know? And I don't know where she got it. She couldn't remember where she found it. But I don't know. I thought it was super cute. Yeah, anyways, I think that is about all I have today. I did buy another cool thing. I have been wanting to get a bonsai tree for a long time, and there was a local guy that was in the newspaper that does bonsai, and he sells supplies. He doesn't sell like trees or anything like that, but I was researching what kind of a bonsai I want to do, and you all know that I love willow trees. I have one at our lake, I have one in our backyard, I have my tattoo. I just love them, and they're on all the creepy, spooky, macabre type cross stitches. But I see that people do bonsai willow trees, and so I was watching a lot of YouTube videos and all of the things, and there's a guy in Iowa that sells like starters. Like, I bought the soil from him, and then I bought there was no roots, no nothing on the actual bark stem. Now, none of my trees I think are mature enough that I could have cut off mine, but I just potted one today, and I have 2 growing, so it came with 3 of them, and I gotta show you because it's crazy. So basically what you do, and this is in a nutshell, there's more to it, but you let the branches start growing, and you can use wire to shape them, and then you just keep them in smaller pots and keep them trimmed so that they don't grow into big trees, because you can pretty much make a bonsai out of any tree out there. And so these, like I said, came as plain logs. Nothing was grown on them, and here's one of them. You can see the roots on this one, but this is growing. So once these get longer, then you can start shaping these to do the weeping thing, and then you trim them so that you make sure that you get the right whatever. Here's another one, and Grace wants one, so she's gonna grab one from me. And then this morning when I got back, the roots on this one were so huge that I thought I better get it in a pot, and so I potted this one. Now, this doesn't have a lot of growth yet, but you keep the dirt moist because willows love a lot of water. So I did put it in, and then because it's moist and it's still young, and the roots aren't like completely like mature, I put a rock to kind of hold it up at the angle that I wanted it to be at. You can kind of see like it's going to the side a little bit. I don't know if this little one's growing yet, but yeah, so I mean, they weren't that expensive. If I fail, I fail, but it's going to be fun playing with them. And like I said, Grace wants one, so I don't know, I'll let her pick if she wants the big one or if she wants this one. But yeah, so that's what you do when you get them. You put them in water and let them root, and they grow like crazy. So wish me luck, because I've never done that before, but I've watched a lot of videos, and like I said, if I fail, they didn't cost that much, but it's fun playing. Anyways, oh, Maggie's laying on her pillow on the floor. She's so cute. Maybe I'll try to show you, and you can see my mess on the floor from throwing all my stuff down there. Megs. She's like, Mom, you're talking and talking, and now I'm going to lay here. That's where she sleeps when I work. So, anyways, I think that's all I got for today. I will see you in a month or maybe sooner. You just never know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't remember what number Flosstube. You know me, I'm terrible about. We're under a tornado watch again. We have been having bad weather again. Tornado watch for Avon until 10 p.m. Great. Okay. All right. Let's watch that. Boy, am I going off on tangents. But anyways, it was nice to visit with you guys today. Happy stitching and enjoy your June. I can't believe it's June. On Wednesday will be June already. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But anyways, you guys all take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.